After watching this video, you will understand what polylines are and how to use them. But first, what is a polyline? The prefix poly comes from the Greek word polys and means a combining form. A good way to look at it is like glue that holds many parts together as one. In AutoCAD, if you use a polyline to create multifaceted geometry, you're essentially making geometry out of many lines that act as one unit. It's like what happens when you draw a rectangle out of 4 individual lines, then join them together with the join command. Except with a polyline, the joining has already been done. To activate the Polyline tool, you can type the word poly into dynamic input and select it from the menu, or click the polyline icon in the ribbon. Dynamic input will initially ask you to specify a start point, which can be done by clicking anywhere on the screen or entering an XY coordinate value. Click anywhere to start the polyline. Go ahead and draw a square of any size, then escape from the Polyline tool. Select the square you just created. The whole square should activate and show grips at all apexes and linear grips on all sides, which can be used to modify the shape. Pretty simple so far. Now reactivate the Polyline tool and place a starting point anywhere on your screen. In the command line below are several different options: arc, half width, length, undo, and width. The blue letters at the beginning of each term indicates that you can type that letter into dynamic input to select that option. Place a second point for the polyline anywhere out to the right. Then type the letter A into dynamic input and hit the enter button. Now you are in arc mode. You can turn and adjust the arc to fit your needs, or type a diameter value in dynamic input. You can also hit the tab button to switch over to the polar input and type in an angle value. Once you're satisfied with your arc, hit the enter button. At the moment, you're still in arc mode. If you look in the command line, you'll see that there are more options, one of which is line. Type the letter L into dynamic input to switch back to the polyline mode and draw the line back in the opposite direction and then directly vertical to the start point of the original line. Type the letter C into dynamic input and it will automatically close the geometry. Just like before, the geometry is all one piece. Select it and you will see that all of it illuminates. Hover over the linear grip in the far left closing line and wait for an options menu to pop up. Select Convert to Arc from the menu. Adjust the arc until it matches the arc at the other end. Then left click to terminate the operation. Now we've covered all of the most often used functions of the Polyline tool, which you may see on the certification test.